Let us discuss the concept of geometric mean. Geometric mean is basically nth root of the product of n items. For example, if we have two variables a and b and we have to take geometric mean, so its geometric mean will be, as it is two items, so square root. If we have three items a, b and c, then geometric mean will be 3 root of ABC. So if we have to take square root or 3 root, it is not that difficult. But if there are many items, so in that case, taking 3 or more items into consideration, it becomes difficult to find the geometric mean like this. In such cases, we make use of log and anti-log tables. The formula for calculation of geometric mean is different in case of individual series, discrete series and continuous series. If you are discussing about individual series, the formula for geometric mean is anti-log of sigma log x divided by n. So this will be the formula. If there is discrete series, in that case geometric mean will be anti-log of sigma f log x, because now frequency will also be there, so that will be multiplied with the log x. And same is the case with continuous series, anti-log of sigma f log x, here x will be the mid values, divided by n. So these will be the formulas for the purpose of calculation of geometric mean. Let us see the examples of all these series one by one. Now if this is the individual series given to you, so first step will be calculation of log x. So how log is taken? We have to see the log values from the log table. The first table at the back of your books is the log table, and the log table starts with 2 digits. So we have to take 2 digits into consideration. But before that, we will see how many digits are there. There is only 1 digit. So 1 minus 1, that is 0. 0 point. Now the log table always have 2 digits. So it is only 6. So we have to see 60 under 6. So from the log table, the value is 7782. 32, there are 2 digits. We will deduct 1. So 1 point. And then we will see 32 under 0. The value is 5051. 362, 3 digits are there. So we will deduct 1. So it is 2 point. 36 will be seen under 2. So 5587. 4152, there are 4 digits. So we will deduct 1, 3 point. 41 we will see under 5, then under 2. So when you will see 2 values and then you will add these 2 values, you will get 3.6182. 87, it means 2 digits, so 1 point. 87 we will see under 0, it is 9395. 380, so 3 digits are there, 2 point. 38 will be seen under 0, that is 2598. So now we will add these values to calculate sigma log x, because in the formula we require sigma log x. After adding these values, we will get 12.9795. So now after the calculation of sigma log x, let us just calculate the geometric mean. The formula for geometric mean that we have seen is anti-log of sigma log x divided by n. Now let us put the values that we just calculated. Now sigma log x is 12.9795. N, as it is an individual series, so n is the number of observations, that is 6. So now anti-log dividing 12.9795 by 6, we will be getting 2.1633. And then looking at the values from the anti-log table, 0.16 will be seen under 3, again under 3. Then you will get 1456. So now we will put the point. Before 0.2 has been written, we will add 1 into it, so it will be 3. So 1, 2, 3. So point will be put here. So this is the answer of log geometric mean. And let us see another example of geometric mean. Now here again individual series there, x has been given to you. So if we have to calculate the geometric mean, first of all we will take log x. So here 4 digits are there. So 3.38 will be seen under 3, then under 4. So after adding the values we will get 5837. Next is 382. So here 3 digits are there. So we will put 2 point and 38 will be seen under 2. So that will be 5821. Next is 63. So 2 digits are there. 1.63 we will see under 0. So it will be 7993. Next is 9. So 1 digit is there. 1 minus 1 0. So 0 point, as 1 digit is there. So we will see the log 90 under 0. So 9542 will be the value. Now this is another point. When 0.4 is given, now before point, how many digits are there? There is no digits. It means 0 digit is there. So 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So here we will write 1 bar point. I again repeat, we generally see how many values are there before the point. Here before the point there is no value. So if before point there is no value, that is 0 value, 0 minus 1 will be negative 1. Here negative 1 is shown as 1 bar. And how the value will be seen? We will see 40 under 0, because except that there is no value. We have to see 40 under 0. When we will see 40 under 0, the value is 6021. Next is 0.03. Now before 0 there is no value, and even after 0 there is only one value. So here we will put 2 bar point. So when before point is 0, after point is also 0, we will take as that before point there is no value, even after point there is no value. So we will be taking here 2 bar. And how the value will be seen? 30 under 0. So that is 4771. Next is 0.009. It means before point also there is no value. After point at 2 points there is no value. So here we will take it 3 bar. And how the value will be seen? 90 under 0. That is 949542. Next is 0.0005. So here we will take 4 bar and 50 value will be seen under 0. That is 4.6990. So from the table you will get 0.6990. Now we will have to add these values. But here there are some values which are in negative. So how we will solve these values? All the positive values will be added together. And these values which have been given after the point, these are positive. It shows that only the first part is negative. The back part, it is all positive. So we will add these values, and we will add this after point values also into it. It means 3.58 plus 2.58 plus 1.79 plus 0.95 plus 0.6021 plus 0.4771 plus 0.9542 and plus 0.6990. We will calculate this much first. So after adding these values, you will get 11.6517. So this will be the value that we will get. Now these are the positives that we have already added it. These are left now. 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 9 plus 1 10. So this value is in negative, minus 10. So when we will solve it, it is 1.6517. So it means now sigma log x we have calculated is 1.6517 that we will use in the formula. Now let us put the formula. The formula for the calculation of geometric mean is antilog of sigma log x divided by n. So antilog sigma log x that we just calculated 1.6517 from here divided by n. N in this case is the number of observations. So 8 observations are there. So we have put that. So here when we will divide, it will be 0.2065. So now we will look at the anti-log table. From there we will see 0.20 under 6 and then under 5. So 0.20